Hi everyone, my name is willx and this is Code with Willx. I'm going to take you through the series of using fontawesome tutorial. So right now, right here, I'm going to be teaching you how to use the fontawesome icon. So let's go. So we're probably new to fontawesome and you check my website, you see most of these icons there in the website. So I'm going to be teaching you how to get these things working in your website also. And also, if you're just new and don't know anything about fontawesome, also this is the right video for you. And I'm going to take you through the course. If you like the course, you can just thumbs it up and you can subscribe to my channel and also help share this video to others and help grow the channel together. So let's get right into it. So first of all, what is fontawesome? So you want to know what is fontawesome before you start working with fontawesome. Now if you look at your YouTube, you see the thumbs up button, the thumbs down button, the comment button, the share button. Now those are icons. Instead of writing the words there, you're going to use the icons to represent the words. So what is fontawesome itself? Fontawesome is a font and icon toolkit based on CSS and less. So it has been used mostly of this years and used after Google. So we have the Google font. So after Google font is the fontawesome. Fontawesome has a large number of fonts for you to use in different varieties, so you can start using them in your website. So fontawesome is very great and you can start using them right now, right here. So how do I get fontawesome to my computer? That's very easy. So there are two ways of getting fontawesome to your computer. First of all, you can get it locally and you can get it to the website. That is, connected to the website directly using the fontawesome from fontawesome directly, or you can just download the file locally. Fontawesome has 1709, that is 1609 free icons for you to use. We also have the pro version, which is the better version. You just can prebook that on the website. So we have the free version if you want to try out, so you can just download that and keep it to your website. So I'm going to show you how to use the fontawesome locally in tutorial. So we're going to base mostly on the local value, on the local file of the fontawesome. So we're going to work with that. So you can just go to our website www.fontawesome.com and download yours now and keep it as we go through this tutorial all together. So once you've gotten that, or if you're still struggling with that, you can see the link in the description to fontawesome directly. So you can just head right there and download the font directly. So once you're done with that, you need to copy the files to your web directory. That is, wherever you're creating, you need to copy the files to your web directory. So on the screen now, you need to copy the CSS and the web font from the fontawesome into your work. So you take out those two fonts, you copy that to file folder and paste them into your file directly so that you can start working and get started for you. So let's do that right now. Now, welcome back. Now, since we're trying the free version of the fontawesome, so when you download the file, you're going to find 7 items that you can see, not 7 rather. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there are 10 files on the fontawesome file. So we're dealing mostly with the CSS and the web font because these are the two things we'll be using to design our website. So these other ones are also used, but we won't touch this one since we are dealing just with this contains all our icons and this contains all our icons. And because we're on the free version of the fontawesome, we only be allowed to use the brand and the solid. That is the brand and the solid fontawesome. So I will talk in depth more about that when we get through the course. So let's just stop that for now and see what we can do. So back to the course now. So there are classes of fonts. So we have classes of fonts. We have 3 classes of fonts. So we have the brand, we have the solid, and we have the regular. So the brand is for companies, that is companies logos and some brand logos. That is a brand logo, generally brand, talking about brand logos. If I want to create an icon for YouTube, I have to use the brand logo for YouTube. If I want to create an icon for Facebook, I have the brand icon for Facebook. And for Messenger and all of that, Twitter, I have to use the brand icon. So we have the solid, that is your regular everyday icon, everyday tool, like the search bar, the user, the password, the key, and the admin and everything. So those are solid icons. We have regular icon, which is not mostly used because we're using the pro version. So you only get the regular icon when we are using the pro version, which is paid for. So once you pay for that, you can get the free icon. There are mostly 7,000 plus icons on that. But since you're on the free version, you're going to be having just 1,209 icons for free. So let's get right into it and see what we have. So now onto our code now. So how do I write a fontawesome code on my website? Very easy. Now look at my desktop screen here. Now I've written out the sample here for you. Now which I'm going to explain now So first of all, we are using the I, that is the I tag, and we'll be using the class here to bring in the font awesome. So what I'm going to do is class that is equals to, we have the first far, this FA, and it's carrying the B. Now this B can also be S and can also be R. Now how? Now I'm using B here because I'm talking about a YouTube. That is, the name of the font is YouTube. So it's gonna be a brand name. YouTube is a brand name. When I'm talking about something else, it can be a solid, it can be S that will be here because it's solid bar. For instance, let's take a time for instance. We have YouTube for instance. So YouTube is gonna have a brand name. So the second file talks about the size of the icon. That is 3 times the size of the icon. And when we talk about the next file, it's gonna carry the name of the icon as dictated by FontAwesome itself. So to know the name of the font directly from your file directly, you can just go enter into your file and just under the search font type in Chrome there. So Chrome is gonna help you bring out all the fonts you have in your web. I'll just wait for that to do. You can see, so these are all the fonts and their names. So these are the fonts and their names. So you can see it's gonna help you bring out all the fonts you have. So you can just easily navigate and pick out the font you want, and you can see the font is available, or you're using the wrong name for the font. So the font might not work, but actually the wrong name, or it's not available on the free version of the font awesome. Let's continue what I have. So next example we have is an icon. So for an icon, for a user, you don't use the brand name for a user, rather you use the solid. So this first file has determined whether it is a brand or a solid or a regular font. The second file determines the size. So you can just build this to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, as big as you want. So to multiply the size, this 3 times means 3 times the size, initial size. Then this third file talks about the name of the font according to font awesome. If this name is incorrect, the font might function or might not function, or might not even display the font, but you just see a box on your screen. So moving on now let's work directly with a live kind of font and see what we have. So far now you know what is font awesome, so you've known how to use it, and you've known what each thing means in font awesome, and you also know how to navigate in the font awesome. So right now I'm going to add some code in the font awesome now, and we're going to be coding a little bit of using it on a little bit of our website. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be showing you how to create the YouTube down tab. That is the home, the category and all of that, the download tab. So I'm going to make that very quick, so you can just follow the video and just stay tuned. And thank you for watching, and you can just subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up for the video, and so your comment also means a lot. And you can also ask me, you can connect with me on my social media platforms that code with you, so I'll be waiting for your comment as we go right into the code now. Okay, now you're welcome back again, and as you can see now I have the first icon, which is YouTube. That is a brand icon name, and I made the size 3 times the initial size. And I made a bell icon, so the name is bell, and the solid icon, and I also made it 3 times the size. So we have the last one, which is search icon. So it might not really look like the search your YouTube bar, but might kind of look like it. So just let's work with this and see what we have. So we have the search, and so the solid icon. So when you see this on the website now, what we're gonna have is this. You can see this now. So this is just how it will look regularly. This is how it will look. So you can edit it yourself in the CSS. So since it's SVG, that is, it is editable on your CSS file. So let's edit this and see what we have. Let's add some colors and see what we have. So you can use the class name here to edit it. Now I want you to know that you can use the class name here to edit it. So what you do is you're gonna add an ID for each one of these icons. So let's say the ID for this is gonna be YouTube. Let's give him the ID. The ID for this is gonna be a bell. So you can work with any of these two. So ID is gonna be a bell. We have our ID here as search. So we're working with this. Let's see. So we have. So search. So you can just see there now. Onto our what I did was I didn't link any CSS files to this. So I didn't tell you 4 times. So what I do is how do I link my locally stored file to this file now? I've saved this font awesome, my HTML file here inside Where I saved my HTML file, I have kept my CSS and web font there. So how do I link it to the website? So how to link it is this, using this link. So just like a regular CSS link, but it's gonna have a style sheet, that is style sheet, that is CSS style sheet. Then it's gonna be CSS, that is the CSS file. Then all.css. This is where our font is, where this all.css is. So this is contained in the CSS file. So we're gonna be using this. This is how to link your locally stored file to your work. So without this, all my icons will not work. So you can try that. So if I say, for instance, let's move this backslash and see whether our font is gonna work. So you can see our fonts are gone. So it's not gonna work without the backslash or without linking to value. So this link makes it functional, so you can see our fonts are back. So now let's continue to our work. So once I did these bars now and the bell, so we need to link our CSS file to it, which I've not created any. So I'm going to try to create a CSS bar now. So let's see what we have. So I'm going to be creating this now. Okay. I need to create it from here directly. So I'm going to be working with this is where I saved. You can see I have my CSS file here and my web font here. So you can see on Visual Studio, this is my CSS file. So you can see this is my all.css. So this is the regular, this is solid, this is SVG. So we're working with this, working with both of these. So and web font. So I'll create the under file right under here. So I'm going to be creating another file right under here. So we have to create another file. So we're going to name it fontawesome test .css. So I need to copy that to the CSS file. So I have that now, so I can just bring that out. You can see. So I can just close this up. So we're working with this now. But first I need to link it back to my work. So I just need to create a link here. So I'll just copy this and add a little bit of let's see. So yeah, there's gonna be a type. So we have text. Okay, I'm gonna make it text /css. So the href here is not gonna be this. So it's going to be our new name. That is fontawesome test .css. So I haven't said that I can edit it. So first of all, let's see what we can do. So the YouTube, I want to make it a red kind of YouTube. So what I'm going to do now is on the fontawesome CSS file now, which I've linked my YouTube to it, so you can just easily do this and add something YouTube. So sorry about that. So I have YouTube. So I can change the color. So it's gonna be color, not background color. So I have the color as red. I want to use the S tag. So yeah, I'm going to be using this. So I can have the YouTube as red. And mind you, you're not limited to just the file alone. You can also make it have a background color. Let's say, for instance, let's say I want to make the whole document body black. And let's see what we have. So I can make it have the red, have the white kind of background. So let's see what we have with that. So I'm going to work with that actually. So I have the body of the work as a background color. I'm going to have a background color of black actually. So I'm gonna add some properties to this. So first of all, I want to make it have a background color of white. Since I'm working with the background color of black, so we're going to complement it with the background color of white. So I need to space it. I need to have a padding, so that you can have a little space from the background color. So padding of, let's say 5 pixels. So we can close that. So we can add what else can we have? We can add the border radius to make it circular, so we can just make it look beautiful in the border radius. So that border radius of 2% makes it circular. So let's see what we have with this at first. Let's see what we can achieve with this. So you can see that now. We have that. So the other icons are actually black. That's why they are not visible right now. So they are actually black. So we can adjust that later on. So let's see what we can do to make it look more beautiful and the others also appear. So we can increase the padding. You can see it's kind of stopped up. You can do the padding to 10 pixels. Let's see. padding, we're going to change the padding to 10 pixels. So let's do the same thing for other icons also, and let's copy this and place it here. So I'm gonna have the bell icon now. The bell icon, I'm gonna have it as white, so I'm gonna come in as white. So I'm going to change this to bell. So I'm gonna change this to bell. I'm gonna have background color as let me have this as red. Let's see what we have with this as red. So let's take this and let's do the last one for the search bar. So also it's gonna be white and red to have the search. It's gonna be let's do this on red and white, red and black rather. So we have this now. We can check our website and see what we have here. So you can see this is awesome and this is fontawesome. So just check out that website and see how they make their fontawesome or how they use fontawesome. So you can use it in the contact, the Facebook, the chat, the messenger, and all of that. So, and I hope you like the tutorial, and I hope you'll be able to know you've been able to get how to use the fontawesome tutorial. So thank you for watching and thank you for staying by. Thank you. I love you all. So that's my channel, and you can help tell the world that I'm creating videos on web development and tutorials. So you can just help me by come to my channel and help advertise me. I love you all. Thank you. Goodbye.